everyone, this is your girl SolieSims and welcome to another episode of the Family Dynamics Challenge. Now, I have a bit of a surprise for you guys. Things have been happening while off camera, and even whilst I thought I was recording, things have been happening. So I am so sorry that you guys missed a little bit of what's happened, but I will catch you guys up on everything. So we have Mr. Rodney here, who is now a writer. I think we covered that in the last episode. He's now a writer, and so he goes to work, he comes back home, etc., etc. You know, I'm just realizing that I have a plant like this in real life. It's just so weird. And he did a little bit of change in his hairstyle, so it's a bit thrown back, etc., more a neater cut basically. However, Annie is at work, so we won't get to meet her. Megan is now a child. Megan is now a little girl. She is so adorable. We will go through her traits and see what they are. Guys, I always keep forgetting. I don't know why. Where they are. Okay, so she's a slob and she was a happy toddler. I don't know how she grew up into being a slob. I was a little bit disappointed. This is not something that I generated on my own. This was just what rolled for her, and I was a little bit disappointed, like I said, but the next generation is supposed to have a slob anyway, so I wasn't planning on her being, because I love this little girl so much, I hadn't planned on her being the next generation, but it looks like she's going to be the one. And we have the twins. We had twins, guys. Lyric and Jazz. Now, I have heard of the toddlers. I have heard in real life, I mean, that twins can sometimes, take the skin coloring of one parent or the other. And I've never actually seen this in game before, and it was really, really cool. I really liked the whole look of this. So little Jazz, and her personality is, of course, shown in her style of clothing. She is a little darker than her twin. She takes more after the mom. And then we have Lyric Hair, who is a bit more like her dad in the coloring, etc. And I just thought it's really cute. That was really cute. But they're both sad right now because their mom had to go to work, so they're feeling a little bit down. And yeah, basically that's what it is for them. Let me see this. What are they? Okay, so little Jazz, a mentor. Oh, that's just so weird. I guess that's just something that came in with the stuff. I didn't have any control over it. So she is inquisitive, she's a mentor, and always welcome. I'm just so surprised. And then we have Lyric Hair, who is silly. So how come she only got that one and the other sister got so many? I don't know, unless I was I was about to say, unless I was rewarding somebody that should not have been rewarded. I'm not sure. And so yeah, basically that's it. So what? And of course we have Cinnamon being Cinnamon as per usual. Another thing that I want to show you guys is the upgrades that I've done to the house. Now all of this happened, guys, in a matter of, after having Winterfest, I only literally just before I went in, just to show you guys, because I did 2 other recordings and I don't know why it didn't pop up. It didn't record. I was really sad about it, but she did have a gathering. Annie had a gathering at her house. Let me just unpause quickly so everybody can go ahead and start doing everything else that they're doing. Annie had a gathering at her house with her club, and they did the whole kitchen thing. So you can see Annie had a big makeover of the kitchen. She joined the kitchen and the dining room to where the office space used to be, and I feel that the kitchen is more suited to her now. Especially as she's a family person, and they can either choose to sit, let me just bring this down, at the counter here or at the table, the round table as they like to call it, which is pretty cool. I like it a lot. And I just put this chair here for the toddler. Most of the funds that they got were from things that they got in the gifts that we sold, and that's fine. As you can see, guys, I literally, again, just before I started to record, I sorted out the bedrooms because they still had the cradles and bassinets, or whichever you want to call it. They still had it here, and Mega's room was still that of a toddler, and I had to change it up and give her more bigger things, you know, well suited for her age. And we moved Jessie and not Jessie, what am I talking about? I'm thinking Shana and Silani. We moved Rodney and Annie into their own bedroom on this side here. As you can see, it's not even there's not much again, because we ran out of money. So basically that is it. That is what has been happening so far. So I have Rodney teaching Lyric how to use the potty, and little Jazz is here playing, and we have Megan over here who is using her, you know, she's doing her schoolwork, her homework, because she has school starting on the Monday. Today is Saturday. Guys, I don't even know how this happened, you know, the way that it did. I honestly, I just don't know. But basically that's it. Nothing new has happened apart from that. So as you can see, I did do the birthday party, I did try and do all of these things, and I did try to catch it on camera, but for whatever reason it didn't happen. That's more than a little bit sad, but there's nothing really that I can do about that. So that is that. We haven't done anything apart from the first gold star, and one of my viewers actually commented that maybe we should try to do a soup kitchen. Actually went ahead and I built one. So she said, and her name is Green-Eyed Sims. Thank you so much once again, Green-Eyed Sims, for this comment and this suggestion and just the general support of the channel. I really appreciate it. She said, speaking of soup kitchen, I usually build one for my culinary sim as a community lot lounge. She and her co-workers go there as a group and they cook, eat, mix, drink, socialize, and the food she makes will count as a daily task as well as not wasting, because it will be used for everybody else. And they can do it at the park as well. It works like they do it at the park, and sometimes she would take the food to the park to feed the homeless as well, which is so sweet. This is so adorable. That is so nice. And it was just a suggestion since it came up about how much food she's having to cook. And she loves my series, and she may or may not be trying to get a nice soup kitchen from this. I appreciate this so much, Green-Eyed Sims. I really appreciate this. And I went ahead and I did the soup kitchen. It's right here. That's the little picture right here. And it is up on the gallery. You would have to change it into a park, but it's quite doable. It's done. It's done. And what we're going to have to do is, and I will go to the soup kitchen just to show you. I thought that this was a brilliant idea, and it was a good way for me to have her and the family actually do the whole kitchen thing and volunteering, etc. I think that this is something that she would want to do with the family, because remember we said that on a Sunday that they would be going to do a lot of volunteer work, etc. So that's what's happening. Rodney is asleep. You need to go. You need to put the kids to bed. So I would think that he would put Lyric in bed and then read Jazz to bed. So put the two of them to bed. He would have to spray the monster under the bed for Megan so that Megan could go to bed as well. It's already 9 o'clock. I think that it is beyond time for her to be asleep, you know. And I think she was going to ask her dad to put her to sleep as well, or you know, come read to her, tuck her in or something. What I love about this family is that everybody is just always so happy. They're always so happy. Oh, and I wanted to show you. So we took some photos. We took some more photos. So this is on Winterfest when they were out, and Annie was just so happy about being out there, being with her family, and she was just looking at the snowfall, etc. And we took a little bit more photos inside as well, inside just of the two of them, etc. And hopefully we can add a little bit more in regards to the kids. Oh, we do have one. We have one of little Megan, and we have a photo bomber. Why are we not surprised, guys? So basically, I think this is more of a catch-up episode, just so you guys to know and see everything that's happening. I got this, but I've never ever really played with it. So I'll do auto clean on, which is cool, I guess. and yeah, so he's going to just go ahead and get the kids to. You can't. Why? All right. Well, that's fine. That's fine. You can't spray the monster under the bed, can you? He can't put Megan to sleep. The kids don't want to go to bed. That's just so weird. I need to sort that out and see what's happening. Megan, dear, you need to go. Stop playing and go to bed. Your dad is waiting for you. So go on. As you can see, guys, like I told you, this happened so recently. The cake is still on the counter because they literally just had the birthdays and stuff. I feel really sad that you guys missed it because it was a really nice party. They all had such fun with it, and that's just, you know, well, it happened. It happened, and that's all I can say is that it happened. Oh wow, this is weird. The glitch on that is so weird. But okay, we can probably say that she doesn't like to be under the covers. Alright, and he's going to go ahead and just put the kids to bed. This one is going to be Lyric's bed, and this one is going to be Jazz's bed. So you can do it. And then he himself is going to go to bed, and when Annie comes home, she's going to sleep as well. What time does she come from work? What time? She's still a mixologist, guys. What's the time? At 2 a.m. So she's working the night shift, oh dear, and she's possibly utterly exhausted. So she's going to, when she wakes up, she's going to take a nice shower. I want to see what else is in what we have over here in the kitchen, in the refrigerator, so we can have an idea of what it is that we need to cook, etc. And I want to, oh, she can't open it because she's not there, that's okay. And I want to decide on what I'm going to do. Okay, so we don't really have, we have ham dinner, which have 11. We have fruit and yogurt parfait. We do have a turkey dinner and some floaty hot cookies, which is perfect. Like I said, we have everything for everybody, and that's good. He is just leveling up in the cooking skill, isn't he? What's that doing out here? It's supposed to be outdoors. Yes it is. Didn't I have a chair here? I think I had a chair here. I must have removed it and not even realized. If everybody is asleep, I don't understand why we don't have auto lights. All lights supposed to be off. Auto lights, all lights. Why isn't this one going off? Is it because of I was about to say cookie. Is cinnamon in here? I don't know, but I'm going to turn it off. Turn it off. This, or rather this room. Okay. Because everybody is asleep. Although it would be nice to leave one light on for her because she's out. Okay, so we're going to leave we're going to, that's so sweet. We're going to just leave this one light on for her because, you know, she's not home as yet. So Rodney would like to know that when she's coming home, she has a place for her to see where it is that she's going. I think that's something that will be that he would like to know that is being there for her. So he does need to read some books. Although we did say that we're not focusing too much on his aspiration. He is a blogger. He does go to work. He has about a few days off. I think that he would like to continue doing. And let's just see how many more days. We only have like one more week of summer. Whose birthday is it today? Oh, it's the bake off. Okay. It's a Sunday bake off. So Annie is home from work. She is utterly exhausted, so she's going to go straight to bed. She does have work, but she has work at 6 p.m. They do have to go to do the whole volunteering stuff. I am thinking that Rodney might go with Megan, and the toddlers might stay home with their mom. So they're going to probably visit a nursing home today, instead of doing the soup kitchen. And during the week, I think Annie is going to be going to the soup kitchen to prepare food for just prepare food just maybe twice a week. I'll have them go down there to do that. I think that's something that they would want to do, and that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So I will be right back, guys, when it's morning and they're up. So let's just see, because both he and Megan, they woke up early, and I suspect it's because she doesn't have this. I wish this stupid glitch would just stop, He needs to grab a serving for himself, and she needs to eat. Hurry up, you need to eat. I don't know why she didn't go to the table or sit at the counter. Neither one of them did that. They both came to sit over here on the chair, which is, well, whatever. But I want that when the twins wake up, they're going to have this as well. And I just want to make sure that everything is okay for Rodney and Megan. So okay, after all this is done, I think he's going to take like a quick shower, and then is it anything? I don't know what he's disgusted by. Bad environment, but you're not living in filth or squalor. Okay, doesn't matter. All right, so they're going to do that. I think they can quite possibly talk to each other whilst they're eating, and they needed to wake up early enough so that they can go do the whole good talk or the good turn thing that they have going on. So I'm going to have him volunteer with Megan, and they're going to volunteer at the nursing home. Well, he doesn't want to take the shower, so I guess after they eat and everything, because it's so early, they're going to go ahead and do that. You're up. You only just now. She woke up for her to go. I don't believe this. She woke up for her to go shower, because I guess she was really, really stinky after that long day yesterday, and yeah, so she went back to sleep. So she's going to, of course, go ahead and grab something for her to eat when she's up finally. Oh, okay. Well, no, you can go back to bed. You can go sleep. You can go back to sleep. Okay, so she's going to go sleep, and then she's going to come and grab something for her to eat, and then the twins are going to do the same thing as well. Grab a serving. Grab a serving you, and grab a serving you. Okay, guys. So this is approaching the end of this particular episode. Like I said, it was more of a catching up type of episode than anything else. And I'm going to jump ahead and do the next episode right away, just because I want to play. I miss playing this family, so I want to play. And I will stop there, and then we will see what happens then. I do want to show you all the Simish Bake Off, so I'm going to work on that. So I'll see you again, guys, in the next episode. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't as yet for even more of the Family Dynamics Challenge.